If I were able to do one thing in the Dune universe, I would want to climb into the Baron's tub. I don't know why. I just want to know what it feels like. It looks warm.
I was not expecting
Is he in the tub?
Optional? Optional? I'm not quite sure.
Also not what
It's clearly got some kind of healing properties.
That's what I think.
It must be good for you.
You're so right. That bath does look very enticing.
But
It does.
At any point, did you ever want to get into it, or did you even?
What was in it? What did he have to sit in?
I don't really know what
Those are the
it
questions
was.
we should be asking.
But I was
Zee.
there. I went. That was my first day that I went to set to just watch and take pictures of everyone. It was, and I was like,
touch it?
I didn't touch it.
You didn't touch it? I wouldn't be able to resist touching.
I was just, I'm gonna leave that, whatever that is.
When
I'm
he
just gonna
comes
leave
up,
that there.
he's covered in it.
Yeah.
The black kind of oily.
An Apocalypse Now type thing.
Yeah.
Kind of go. It's pretty sweet. Can you talk about the physicality of like overcoming that? Like just doing normal stuff, but doing it on sand.
Yeah. I mean, it's I got some good calf definition going. You know, it was
You like taking
firing
pictures?
off in the glutes. I had come previously from a tennis film, so I was happy that I was already kind of in somewhat of a shape. So, so it helped out with that. But yeah, no, I mean, it honestly, my part is easy. It's there's equipment, camera equipment, and like, you know, production has to happen.
Yeah.
And so I think that I'm really impressed by the crew and how they, you know, either carrying cameras on their shoulders or Apple boxes and rigs and setups and all these kinds of things.
Yeah.
And they're all, you know, happy to be there and doing the best work possible.
So I'm curious, watching the film last night, it strikes me still that like decades later, this material is still so relevant and topical. And I'm curious what theme stands out to you as being one that even shocks you that to this day, it's still a topic of conversation that we're having.
I think it's ultimately such an examination of power and of I mean, politically, you know, that's I didn't see that as a kid when I was reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't think about how that related to the world and the climate and to all these, you know, all these elements that I feel like Frank Herbert was, in a way, so far ahead of his time in examining these themes. But really power dynamics, I think, is such a universal thing.
I don't know which specific theme, but I do think like there's something to be said with humans don't learn.
Yeah.
We don't.
Right.
And no matter how empathetic we all are and understanding we all are, people's motives get in the way, and they have to, because in their journey and in their story, they are doing what's right and they are doing what they believe is the correct decision. Like I remember a few weeks ago we were talking about Austin and playing Fade Rother, and he was like, yeah, but to him he's doing the right thing. He's there. He's got his uncle's approval, and I suppose like, to me, we've just been talking all morning about how every single one of these characters has their own world and their own issues and their own stories that they're battling. And it's exactly like, you know, what we humans go through. We never stop to think about the others that we are inflicting.
Yeah.
So I guess that to me is the one thing that I really kind of, we don't learn.